Okay, so hey guys, welcome to the stream. Or if you're watching this afterwards, then hi. Let's see here. I did the stream before, but it crashed a few minutes in, so... Wow. I didn't notice that. Well... I'm on his channel, Peanut Butter Gamer, because I want to show you something, and I want to live stream it because I wanted to make a video out of it. I don't know. I want to write a script for my biggest video yet. It's not going to be my next video because it's going to be pretty hard to. Yeah, it's going to take a long time before I am done editing it and like making it. Let's see here. Let's pause it here.
Hey guys, how is it going? As the title of this video suggests, many Zelda videos over the course don't feel as obligated to carry the torch as much. So I just feel like it's okay if I give it a break this month or this year.
So this is probably the biggest reason I wanted to do this.
Celebrate Zelda month and encourage other people to continue doing Zelda content. So in order to help facilitate that, I'm going to be posting and sharing a bunch of Zelda content throughout November on my Twitter account. You can find the link in the description below to that, and if you want to be included in that, then make sure you tweet out whatever Zelda video you make this month with the hashtag Zelda month, and I'm just going to scroll through there and find some stuff. I'm also going to include some things from people that I know or like content creators that I'm familiar with that I enjoy.
So that's the reason. The reason that I just said, like, wow, that's weird, is because this happened, this is like 12 months ago. So it's almost a year ago. 11 months ago, so it's almost a year ago. From like November. So it's, yeah. It's just weird to see. Like, so few videos in so much time. But yeah, these videos are high quality, so yeah. But yeah. That was what I wanted to show you, and let's get the jazz music here. Let's see. I hadn't written anything yet. Yeah, I just wanted to make this a live stream. So yeah, let's actually. Okay. So let's start. Zelda. So yeah, I wanted to make a video explaining what I like about Zelda games, and a little review of all the 3D Zelda games that I played, because I played all the 3D Zelda games. I haven't played all the 2D Zelda games yet. I'm working on that. But yeah, so, and the reason I wanted a script is because when I made, okay, this has to go down a bit in volume. When I made, actually like this. When I made the the voiceover for the last episode of episode 2. For the last part of episode 2 of Life is Strange Before the Storm. Episode 2. Where I lost my voiceover. So I had to redo the video. I had to redo the voiceover, so I just talked over the video footage, but I didn't. It wasn't very professional. I just watched back the video and then I just talked over it. I really didn't say much of it. You can see the video right here. Right here. Yeah. So on the icon right up there. Up there. Which way is it? Right up there. Okay. I'm sorry that I have to wait so long. Delay is killing me. So let's start here. The reason I have my live stream over here is to see if everything is going alright and to see the chat right here. Okay, so that's good. We've got 0 people watching. Okay. Maybe if I tweet out. No, nobody follows me on Twitter. Psst. I want people to watch this. I really like community stuff. Okay, let's start with the intro that I can probably just improvise. Okay, so that's not what I need to do. Let's just start with Skyward Sword. Okay, so let's talk a bit about Skyward Sword while I'm writing this. I really like Skyward. This is hard to type and talk at the same time. I really like Skyward Sword for its heavy story-driven aspects. It's a bit different than other Zelda games because of the motion controls that everybody was talking about. I, for one, did not care about the motion controls. I thought they were actually quite nice. Except for the shielding. You had the Wii remote, the Wiimote and the nunchuck. And you could use a sword like a sword. But the shield, you had to flick the nunchuck. And for one, I didn't even know that there was like a sensor in the nunchuck, so and it was very light, so it didn't feel nice to do that. I didn't use a shield much in the game anyway, because of that reason. So yeah, shielding should have really just been a button, like, I don't know, Z. Yeah, it's the first game in the timeline, the official Zelda timeline. Everybody says, like, they hate it because it doesn't really work. I think it's great. I also always refer to that when I'm like thinking of a Zelda game. I always think of the timeline. One thing I don't like about the timeline is that they recently retconned the 2 games in the timeline. They said, oh no, this is not the hero of legend. This is the this is a new hero, like from the Oracle games. At first they were he was the same as in A Link to the Past and the original, I think. Someone has to search that up. I don't think That's what it is. But they changed it, and they also changed it in the timeline, so it works better, I think. But I don't like when you change something that's in the timeline, because it just feels very, I don't know, very uncanon then. But yeah, first game in the timeline, and one of my favorite, yes, I said it, favorite Zelda games. Because, and don't worry about everything being in another language. I'm sorry. And one of my favorite Zelda games, because I really like story, very heavy story-driven games, or games with lots and lots of really great gameplay. I think everybody has that thing. Well, there are people that don't care about story. Don't go watch my Wildlands video. But yeah, I really like that, because I keep thinking about like when a game or a movie ends, I keep thinking about that game or movie, like what could have happened or why the story is so great. I don't know. I don't know. I just like it. But yeah, Skyward Sword was a very story-driven game, and it was the first game in the timeline, so it had to set the standards for the rest of the games. It had to explain everything, the origin of everything, like the Master Sword and Link and Zelda and where they came from, and how the curse was made, why Zelda games keep repeating themselves, and those things. And I really like that. I like origin things, because I always wonder, like, where do they come from? But yeah, anyway, let's keep writing. First game in Thailand, and one of my favorite Zelda games because of the story. It's different from the others, because it's the first in the timeline. It has to explain the origins. I don't have many things to say right now. It has to explain the origins. The origins of many items, locations too? I don't know. Locations and most of all, characters. Okay, let's. This thing's passing out. Jazz music, relaxing.
Vandaag maken we een heerlijke, eenvoudige groentepuree.
Yeah, I don't care.
Nou maken we een lekkere maaltijd.
Okay. Most of all characters. Yeah, let's talk about some of the characters. Like the origin of the characters, that is, because you don't have to explain the characters every time. Well, maybe that is the best idea. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Zelda. Zelda. And no, not Link. Because that meme. Zelda, Link, meme. Like this. Call me Zelda one more time. Okay. Zelda is yeah, Zelda is really different in this game. She has an already established relationship. I'm sorry. She has an already established relationship with Link. Well, she is with friends. They've been friends since childhood. And there's also a romantic spark between them. In terms of romance. Okay, let's see if you can actually read this. Yeah. Okay. You don't get to see much of Zelda in the opening minutes. Not in the opening, in the first hours of the game. And then she gets blown off of her left wing by a storm. Yeah. After you go looking for her in first temple. She is much different. She is very, very different than is a very different person. One thing I really liked about Skyward Sword was the relationship between Impa, Link, and Zelda. At one moment in the game where I think it's after the second temple, or no, you don't get to see Zelda in the second. You don't get to see Zelda in the first temple, in the second you do. It's when Girahim shows up for the second time. I can't remember what happens. It ends with Zelda stepping through a portal, through the portal of time, the gate of time, or something, with Impa, and Impa shouting at you like you were too late, or because she had to solve everything or something. I don't quite remember. It's been a long time since I played that game. Well, not that long, but and after that moment, I was like, wow, Impa's a bitch. Yeah, I don't know. Impa was so weird at that moment. It was a really touching moment for me. I don't know, like, I don't have words for it. It was pretty weird, to say at the least, because everyone in Zelda games always says like, "Oh, he's the hero. He is our savior. Thank you, Link." I don't know, but nobody's ever mad at him or ever or like everyone is so nice to him. But then you have Impa, and she just shoves it in his face, like, you're too late. I'm the one now who has to do these things. I don't know what happened exactly then, but I wanted to say something. Yeah, it kind of breaks this other formula, and I really like that when that happened. That was so weird for me. But yeah, you kind of expect her like to smile or something, and then jump through the gate of time, and then just leave Link there hanging or something. But she was very rude. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. She's a very different person. Zelda has teamed up with the... should I say spoilers in this video? Probably. Zelda's teamed up with the... Oh man, this is going to be weird. Has teamed up with the Sheikah Impa. Impa teaches Zelda, who she knows is the living reincarnation of the goddess Hylia. Zelda has a really great story arc in this title. That's why this is probably my favorite character Zelda in the Zelda in the franchise. I don't know how you spell franchise. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to. Oh, wacht. Oops. You even get to see parts of her journey. I really liked that moment. You even get to see parts of her journey in the credits, because in the credits most Zelda games just have like what happened after this moment, and you get shots of the places that you visited or the characters that you visited. But in the credits of Skyward Sword, you get something different before that. You get how do you explain? Yeah, you get to see parts of Zelda's journey in the credits, like in front of some clips, and you get to see her getting rescued by Impa, and what happens when I put this on full screen actually? Nothing really. That's so weird. Nothing happens because... Wow. That's so weird. Does the... Wow. This is so mind-boggling. Don't you think? Does the... yeah. The image quality does degrade over time. And the elapsed time stays the same, which is weird. Oh man, this is so weird. Like, the face cam here is the same, but the rest of the video is old. And the colors are getting really washed out now. It's orange instead of red. Oh, that's so weird. We're creating an endless loop. Okay. Well, that's enough of that. Let's see what happens. It's still washed out. Okay. But yeah, let's see here in the credits. Let's talk about Link. It's kind of hard. Okay, you have a lot to expect. Well, does Link have a story? Or like, of course he has a story, but does he really have a? Well, yeah, he does. You have a lot to be there's a lot to be expected. There is a lot to be expected when you're creating an origin story from the main character. There's a lot to be expected when you're creating an origin story. There's a lot to be expected from the main character when you're creating an origin story. I really like the jazz music in the background. This incarnation, well, it's not really an incarnation because it's the first, so it's really like the original Link, or maybe there have been Links before that. No, this is the OG Link, so it has to show a different sort of awakening, which is actually quite present in the game. Is very a key word for this game. Because because it has to start the events of all the games that follow. The hardest thing of this video is going to be editing and acquiring footage, because I don't have a capture card, so I can't use my own footage. So I have to like ask a couple of like YouTubers or something, or content creators things, the question to use footage from that they have made. Let's actually do that now. Okay, I don't really think this is going to be a very stable stream if I'm streaming, watching two videos at the same time. Okay. Skyward Sword. Gameplay. No commentary. Okay. I knew a song. Really? His least favorite dungeon is the Fire Sanctuary. That was my favorite because it was so easy to do. So short. But his favorite boss is Galactose. Isn't that in the Fire Sanctuary? Oh no, Galactose, yeah, that's a really cool character. Cool, good boss. I give. Yeah, that was probably also my favorite boss. The one I was talking about was Fire Sanctuary, Skyward Sword, boss. No, not Girahim. Do you say Girahim or Girahim? Girahim. No, I don't mean mini boss then. No, I mean it was the Fire Sanctuary, right? And this wasn't the mini boss. This was just an enemy. Oh, this is great art. Look at that. I cannot find it. It was a fire rock type monsters, like something. I'm not talking Pokemon. Skyward Sword. Fire. Sanctuary. Enemies. God damn it. Why doesn't it have any... It was a fire, lava type monsters. This is it. Scaldera, that was his name. I don't know about the quality, but it's okay, I guess. It's keyword for this game. Of the games that follow. Link. Really undergoes this awakening and does it well. You can really see his emotion when his best friend Zelda gets taken away from him. Oh shit. Okay, let's save this thing. Okay, let's stop with this. I wanted to make a thumbnail for this video, so let's do that and end the stream. Let's go to Zelda stream. Let's get some Skyward Sword art. 1920 times 1080. It's quite relaxing, so let's do this picture. And why not? Oh. Never mind. Seeing as the only thing we did was Skyward Sword, so. Okay, I think something like this can work. Let's do these signature stripes and things. I think this looks okay. Okay. Whoops. I'm sorry, I'm a perfectionist. Okay. Okay, let's do some typing. Live stream. Zelda. I want to do this more regularly, so yeah, that's why I called it live stream 1. So if anybody was wondering, what is this shit? Okay, let's actually okay. And then blending options, stroke, color white. And let's do a drop shadow. Doing a setting, no, color overlay. An outer glow. I'm sorry. Did you hear that? I'm sorry. Okay. Test. Okay, maybe my things are a bit too loud. Sorry. Okay. That sucks. Test. Okay, well, I'm going to end the stream here. Let's mute this. I'm sorry. Okay, I have an idea. MK2. Is this it? Okay, let's do this. And then make a new scene. Okay, and do this, and then this. Open, okay. And then okay, so thank you for watching the stream. If you did, nobody did. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for watching, and bye. Bye.